Recovery 101. Guaranteed so much fun. From the Tombstone Studio. Two gals and a crazy bro. Listen, download, and play again. Share the show with all your friends. No need to be feeling blue. The mandate here is Rule 62. Laugh along with the boozy news. The news that's not fit for booze. So come on and join the fun. From Tombstone, Arizona, ladies and gentlemen, it's Recovery 101. Ouch! I thought that was a microphone I was singing into. Turns out it was a cacti.
Thank you to the Money Man for our marvelous Recovery 101 jingle. Recovery 101 does not speak for AA, NAOACA, GAPA, SLA, SLA, ACRRR, MMDRA, HAFA. We don't speak for any of them guys. We don't even speak that well for ourselves.
MMA.
And you're about to, we don't speak for the MMA, the KFC, the NBA. We don't speak for any of them guys. We only speak for ourselves, and it's our opinions only. My name is Bruce. Welcome to Recovery 101. Here I am today with
Jeremy.
And special guest.
I'm Christian.
Christian, Jesus is in the room.
Thanks for having me, man.
You know, well, as you can see, we have, we've been working on the new Tombstone studio. What is impressive is the monitor setup we have. We got like 11 digital monitors.
When I got here and I talked to the secretary and I came through the office and really just saw the setup here. Yeah. I mean, I was blown away. I thought it was just going to be some little... I thought it was going to just be some shack literally in the back of your yard where, you would be in here instead of like lawn appliances and things like that.
Right.
But little did I know that you actually had this incredible, like high-tech setup. And I know it shows online.
And someone's got to pay for this. So, you guys go join our Patreon, because that'll really help us. Let's see. So what's going on, Jeremy? Because you look stoned as hell right now.
I have been having
something's up with your eyes
lately, man. I don't know. I think I scratched my cornea in my sleep last night. My wife Tara said that I've got this huge hole in my eye.
You're going to need a better story.
Deep throat that mic a little bit.
You're going to need a better story.
And I think I went to the dentist earlier, like the day before, and had a deep cleaning done on the bottom, and I think maybe the dentist probably scraped my eyeball with a pick or something. I don't know.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No.
Okay. So
you got to get a better story.
Well, you're trying to blame somebody. No, that's
you're in the dentist chair, and he goes into your eye.
Got to his eye.
Because he sent me a text. My dentist is an asshole. I'm like, if he's rubbing dental instruments in your eye, yes, he's an asshole.
So I was up all night and with a tooth issue, and I was telling him that, and he recommended this dentist. He was getting ready to recommend this dentist to me. He said, I got a dentist. And little did he tell me that it was the eye gouging dentist.
He told me what an asshole this guy was.
Great. Well, yeah. That's the one he was pushing on me earlier.
They shoot Novocaine right into your eye and everywhere.
I told you. He's giving you cocaine derivatives, and you're like, no, he gave me gas. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well.
We are close to the border,
Dude, I used to go out with the chick who was a Christian Scientist. She would go to the dentist. I swear to God, they don't do meds. She would go to the dentist and have him drill with no Novocaine, and I'm like,
wow, that's hard, man.
That's not happening.
That's hardcore.
She's into pain, huh?
Yeah.
Well, So, how about you, Christian? Now, Christian. Not new to the program, though, right?
No.
But kind of new this time around.
I am. I'm. Where are we? What did we just decide? 15?
20 days.
20 days. Wow, 20 days. No, I had. I started in the 80s and knew that there was something there, and just never really stuck with it, and just came back again when I realized I wanted to be, I wanted to live to be alive. Yeah, I wanted to live to be alive. So I think that might be my slogan too: live to be alive.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
That's
good.
Better than Jeremy's.
Yeah, you don't have to fuck shit up no more, dude.
Wow, yeah. You sent me that text this morning, too, and I was like, all right, it works if I work it.
I'm wondering, it's really funny because I'm wondering how the women are kind of like off doing stuff right now. And I'm wondering what'll happen because for a long, long time, and I can tell you, bar none, Shelley would get the most like fan mail and like way by far. And now that she's not on, I'm wondering what'll happen.
Yeah, I am too.
I mean, not that she won't be on, but she's not on right this second. So
there's going to be a lot of cute boys in our future. I think there's going to be a lot of pictures that.
Hey, I got news for you. Your sponsor has a lot of cute boys currently.
Yeah,
I don't want to like speak out of school or anything, but
we're just on the first step right now, not the 13th. Okay, so just take it easy.
I'm on the 14th step. That's wait until your sponsee is doing the 13th step and you sitting over in the corner and watching.
This is what we're doing right here. This is my sponsor. He's my sponsor, and I'm his sponsor, and he's the...
You're my sponsor.
This is a... You know what this is called? This is called a fucking recipe for disaster right here.
I was going to say daisy chain, but I guess we'll say it's a recipe for disaster. I'm actually scouting new sponsors. I figured that tonight you seemed like a really nice guy from what I've heard, so I figured I'm scoping you out.
He was talking about... You were talking about getting his fucking wife.
I will wind up with Tara. I have a feeling I will wind up with Tara. At some point. So, because this guy can't go to the dentist safely. I mean, what can I
you can't even get a safe trip to the
relapse
dentist
over and over again if you had her.
So, all right. So you know what that means. It's time. Oh yeah, you don't really know how this goes, but it's time for the boozy news and the news not fit for booze. That's our teletype.
I saw you reach over and press that button. That was an incredible machine right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So what we do is I will tell you what the news story is, and you guys can comment on it. First, we got some shout-outs because we got some new followers and stuff. Shout-outs to Wendy, Marty, Megan, Fran, Yvette, Hamid, Damon, Gary, Monty, Dada, Fran, again, Bill, Roger, Dave, Randy, James, J. Duff, Alexandria, Stryker, Dan, Susan, Mitch. I'm waiting for the one where it's like, the guy's name is like Jack and his last name is Meoff, and then I'm like, oh, thank you, Jack Meoff. Joey, Joel, Carol, Natalie, Georgia, Jack, Curtis, Lee, Jane, Jamie, Blanche, Miranda, Colleen, and Brawley, which I'm not sure if that's a guy or a girl, but hello, Brawley. Okay, so this is from Fresno, and this is from our friend Bill P. up in Fresno. One man killed and two others injured after bunny sale goes wrong.
A bunny sale?
Southeast Fresno. Well, it's Fresno, and Bill is quick to say, Fresno. But there was a fight over a purchase of rabbits that led to the death of one man and two other guys going to the hospital. The one guy just had like extensive head trauma. So the bunny sale goes wrong.
You just said just extensive head trauma.
Yeah,
just. I mean, what really justifies like an okay amount of head trauma?
Well, is there? Are there eyeballs hanging out of the socket? If not, then it's just head trauma.
Right.
But it was just head trauma inflicted by baseball bats. This guy apparently.
You're gonna bring your bat to the bunny thing?
No. He left to go get the bats.
Right.
So something went wrong, and. The suspect was identified, but police said the guy was undocumented. He believes he may already be in Mexico. So there you go.
It's the next logical move. Easter eggs or something,
You know what?
Somebody might lie to him his whole life about Easter bunnies laying Easter eggs.
I have no idea.
If I'm running to Mexico after beating some guy there was a death because of the bat as well. Somebody was beaten to death by the bat, and then another person was cranially injured.
Did he take any bunnies with him? That's what I want to know.
I was wondering what happened to the bunnies.
Yeah.
If the bunnies went with the guy.
That has me thinking, did they just cancel the whole thing? Or did it go on after? Did they clean up a little, and then it just went on for the rest of the day?
Well, you know what? Maybe maybe the sale happened. Maybe like the third guy who wasn't injured that badly said, oh, yeah, I'm going to give you a hell of a deal on these rabbits because you just killed my partner and put 2 other ones in the hospital. Matter of fact, I'm thinking I'll just give you these bunnies for free.
I didn't, it's informative to me because I didn't know about that cutthroat business of bunny sales. I mean, this is new to me. I mean, I know, I totally understand killing somebody for a television for $47 on Thanksgiving Day. That makes completely good sense to me.
I've seen people dropped over drug deals before, but never for the bunny deal.
Right.
These are like different kind of bunnies. These are like the pit bull bunnies that you
Playboy bunnies.
Fight them out in the pen. You know what I mean?
I could see people getting killed for Playboy bunnies.
Yeah. Could be that bunny ranch.
Bunny,
yeah. Let's go to Fresno.
Maybe if someone killed it. Maybe the story is wrong.
I'm too early in the program to be going and doing those.
Maybe the story is really there was an altercation at the bunny ranch. That sounds more reasonable. Actually,
that's really what's missing from.
So
this.
Here's one for you, Georgia. Now I found this one. So. A child discovers, he picks up this box of Legos. It's completely sealed, opens it up, $40,000 worth of methamphetamine in it.
Georgia.
Georgia.
That's a big box of Legos.
3 Georgia women found a box of Legos in a consignment shop in Charleston, South Carolina. They figured it would be a good gift for a child back home. So they bought it. Kid opened it up. Mom, there's no Legos in here.
Can I have to ask my sponsor a quick question. If that happens to me and I won't use it, but if I were to keep it and sell it, would that put me backwards or be a negative step in my recovery?
I think you'd have to call me first, and I'd have to take it away from you just to separate yourself from the situation.
But if we're making
and then you better call me so
okay,
I can
so
take
now
it
we've
away
got
from
the
you.
daisy chain of command and representation here. So basically everybody needs a cut.
I'll leave you the box.
If I put about 20% of it in when we're doing the the 7th step or when we're exercising the 7th and when we pass the basket, that's the 7th, correct?
Yeah.
Or 7th tradition.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever heard, but this is a real story. When Cocaine Anonymous first started, they were having this thing, and it was like they were having this camp out. And, originally they were cocaine addicts of Alcoholics Anonymous. Alcoholics Anonymous was like, no, you can't call yourself that. So they came up with Cocaine Anonymous. So they're having like this camp out, and this dude is wearing this jacket he hasn't worn in a long time. And he reaches in the pocket of his jacket, and there's this big old thing of Coke, and he's like, it almost destroyed Cocaine Anonymous, like from because like everyone who's anyone in Cocaine Anonymous is at this thing. And this guy's like, oh, my God. And they actually literally said, maybe we should sell it and use, the money for this fledgling program we've got. And then they're like, oh, no, that's a fucking bad idea.
Bad idea.
So the guy just so the story is the guy throws the cocaine to the wind. And the very first thing I thought is, which way was the wind blowing? Can you imagine? You throw it to the wind, it just like blows back in everyone's faces.
You want to talk about something that really triggers people. I mean, we can walk down aisles and see, we can go down the booze aisle and be a little bit triggered and think about things. But I'm pretty sure if you're pulling out a bag of cocaine at a Cocaine Anonymous meeting, you're going to have some triggered son of a bitches at that thing, man.
Someone's getting triggered hard.
There's some triggering people. And the second that everybody turned their back, there's one of those guys that's on the ground looking for things in the dirt. Really, there's that carpet. There's the carpet
retired
dweller.
Carpet farmer.
Yeah, the carpet farmer.
We have shirts. We have shirts that say retired carpet farmer.
Is that
Every single one of us could talk each other out of our fucking sobriety if we fucking stayed around each other long enough. And there's cocaine present. We're gonna have to separate ourselves from the situation.
Well, you know what the thing is, I do believe this. It's like, if you want to get loaded, there's nothing on earth that can stop you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And if you want to stay sober, there's nothing on earth that can make you get loaded. Mm-hmm. But, but we're alcohol. I mean, we come from kind of the shallow end of the gene pool here. We're not playing in the deep end here. We're like in the wading pool as far as that goes.
We're not known for our strengths.
So this woman, anyways, Bullock County Sheriff's investigators, no one got charged with anything because they have no idea where this thing came from. But they congratulated the 3 women on turning it over and to the cops. 3.2 pounds which is a chunk.
That's a chunk.
That's
Turned it over. Step 3, huh?
And then we have